God. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Kandice's Kitchen. I'm not Kandice, but she's sitting here with me as well. Actually, here she comes. I didn't hijack the kitchen. My name is Donna. We've actually just decided to do a joint cooking class together. So I'm with Pampered Chef, and I've been with Pampered Chef for 5 years. So I'm just going to do a little demo. So I hope everybody can see what I'm doing if I move the camera around. Let's see. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do, light. We're going to do some, excuse me, I'm going to make some chicken burritos. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
And just to show you how quickly they can come together, you can make them any way that you want. So you could do ground beef, ground chicken. You can even do eggs if you want. So let me just show you a couple of the products that I have. I'll just demo a few of them. So here we have our chicken in our small, this is actually the small batter bowl. So I just put the chicken, basically what you can do is if you have like a rotisserie chicken, it makes it even faster. It's all cut up, you put in your chicken in your bowl, or you can even just steam a couple of chicken breasts, put a little bit of seasoning, whatever you like on the chicken, and pop it in your microwave for about, 15-20 minutes, depending on the size of the chicken breast. Anyway, so I'm gonna chop these up using our salad choppers, and these are kind of funky looking. They're very sharp, dishwasher safe. You will see that they probably will go like discolor, but it's okay. It's just oxidization. So I'm just going to show you how easy it is because they actually are round. See that on this side here? They're round and they actually go into the bowl quite nicely. So just going to chop up my chicken piece, my chicken. I hope everybody's having a great day. It's a little windy out today. So
I would know that, maybe I have not been outside yet.
yes, Kandice has not been outside yet. Yeah, that was a good video this morning.
That's all done.
Okay, so it took what, 10 seconds to cut up the chicken? Super fast. So that is going to be in our burritos. I also have some, instead of lettuce, you can actually use coleslaw. So just use the coleslaw, not with the mix, and then you can put that in your burritos as well. Now, what I wanted to show you, I don't know if anybody is, yes, I do have my Epicure prep bowls too. See, I love Epicure, I love PC and Tupperware. They're all great products to have. So I've already cut up my tomatoes, put them in the little prep bowl. Let me just move this over here. And I just wanted to show that this is a nice, quick, easy recipe that you can do if you don't have chicken taken out. Say, for instance, you forgot to take the chicken out of the freezer. If you have an Instant Pot, just pop it in the Instant Pot from frozen and it'll still be done so fast. We actually have, well, it's our version, it's our Pampered Chef version of Instant Pot, and it is called our Quick Cooker, which is actually on sale. It's $159 for the month of October. Actually, and hosts will get it for an additional 50% off, which is pretty good. So you're looking at like $80 or something like that. Yeah, $80 plus tax and shipping. So once you have a qualifying party, which is only $200 in sales, it's pretty easy to do that. Then Kandice would actually be able to get that quick cooker for $80. Where can you get an Instant Pot for $80?
Pretty cool.
Now, let me see. And guests also get gifts as well. So once you spend $100 on for the month of October, you can either choose from our pizza crust and cutter. Get that one. And our utility knife, which is a coated utility knife. All of our knives do come with covers so that you can just pop them in the drawer and you're not going to cut your fingers. Although somehow I managed to cut my finger, not on the utility knife. Can you believe it or not? On the salad dressing, the lid. So what I've done is I've already cooked the tortilla shells. And this is in our gorgeous big muffin tray or muffin pan tray, whatever you want to call it. Make up your own words as you go along. So all you do is you just spritz them with a little bit of oil. So not with Pam. Do not use Pam, please, because it's very bad for you and for the environment. So we do have the kitchen spritzer. It's got oil in it. You can even put your own herbs in here as well. This is the older version. We actually have one that just came out September 1st, and it's revised, nicer, kind of like a square shape. So all you do is you just pump, because there is a little trick to using this. So you pump until you feel the resistance, and then you take the lid off, and then you spray. I'm not going to spray because these are already cooked, but excuse me, and then it'll give like a fine mist. It's dishwasher safe as well with a lot of our products. And then you just open up the cap to release the pressure, put the lid back on for the next time. Ooh. So it's quite a lot of fun to use. Get out your frustrations of the day. Believe me, I have a lot of frustrations at work during my day job. So I'm just going to put these over here, but I just wanted to show you. I'm going to, I know Kandice doesn't like onions, but I'm going to chop an onion anyway.
All good.
She told her hubby that there is an onion in her kitchen. I'm like, sorry.
I'm sure he was ecstatic. Oh,
yeah.
Onion.
See, I like onions. Are you just allergic? Are you allergic to them? Oh, Kandice.
They will make.
So we don't want Kandice to be sick.
No, it's okay. I just don't smell fine. But
I'm just going to cut the onion, and I just want to show you another cool tool, which gets used quite often in my house. I even have my hubby using it too. So this is our manual food processor here. Quite nice because it's small. It does like smaller jobs. So if you want to make like salsa, dips, smoothies, you can even make smoothies, shakes as well. Oops. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the onion in quarter, and I'm just going to pop it into the manual food processor. So we call it the MFP or the OMG, whatever you like to call it. Yeah, it's great. You don't have to fry anymore when you're cutting up onions, which is always nasty. I don't really like cutting up onions that much. Who does, right? So anyhow, I know Kandice must love it. So, dishwasher safe again. The blade is inside. Oh, I hope I didn't cut the blade now. And then you just pop the lid on. It does lock. So you just push the little button and you unlock it. And then you just pump. So, like, how fast was that?
cool.
And then you can keep pumping, and then it will chop. The more you pump, the finer the chop. Okay. So this one is also a cool tool. And this is our smooth edge can opener. Funny thing, Candice tried to give me her can opener to use.
I know. I'm like,
This is a lefty and a righty as well. Actually, most of our products are because our founder, Doris Christopher, was left-handed. So everything that she tries to have in her kitchen, like all of the products, they are made for left and right-handed. So
yeah, I go through can openers like that.
oh
There
really?
you go.
Oh, this one is awesome.
Okay.
Edward,
I break because I'm left-handed. I
oh
break every one ever I've ever had. So
wow.
I'll have to
So I think it's like, I know it's between $30 and $35, I think. That's not, it's not a lot of money. And I don't like using the electric ones because the lid actually falls into your can, and God knows where those lids have been, right? Like who's touched them, because they're in like your cans are in a warehouse. So obviously there's like little rodents running around and doing their business, and you don't want
I
to.
just spray it. So it
Yeah.
doesn't have any rodents.
This can is good, Candice said.
But you're
So,
correct. But you
but-
also don't want it to fall in because you're going to cut yourself.
Exactly. You don't want it to fall in because you're going to cut yourself. So this is great. So all you do is you just put it on the top. So you just click it in. Oh, this is going to work. Helps when I have it, right? Why isn't it? There. Okay. Got it. Okay. Figures when you're going live, things don't work, right? So anyways, so you just click it on the top of the can, not on the, sorry, on the side of the can, not on the top. Okay, and then you're just gonna turn it. Why is it not working?
Because we talked about all.
Yep,
how I
there
kill-
we go.
because we talked about how I kill can openers.
It's
so
working
scary.
now. I have my husband using this now. He doesn't like to use my Pampered Chef products because he says, what if he breaks them? I said, well, I'll just get new ones.
That's good.
So it is open, and then you just turn it the opposite direction, and then the lid pops off. So I'm going to try something, and hopefully
Would you like?
maybe a bowl. Just a small. A little trick.
Is that
That's good. Yep,
Okay.
thank you. All right, so the can is open. I'm just going to turn it upside down. Nothing comes out.
Wow.
Okay. I just wanted the bowl in case it came. That's with my luck. So now to take the actual lid off, you don't have to touch the can again. It's got these little clippers. A little clipper there. I don't know if you can see that.
No.
Oh, there. I have to turn it the right
It
way.
looked like little parrot poppers.
Yeah. And then you just lift the top.
Awesome.
So that can go in the sink. And then we have our beans to drain. So this is pretty cool too. This is our measure colander and strainer. So you can use your berries. You can wash your berries in here, grapes, veggies, whatever you like. Drain your tuna. Actually, the bottom here is perfect size for a can of tuna. You just put your can on top and it all drains down here. Personally, I wouldn't use it for that, but you can. So I'm just going to drain the can of beans now. Rinse them out. Pretty purple color in the sink. So you can use any kind of beans that you want, whatever you like. You can use corn as well if you want corn in your burritos. And that's that. Okay, so I'm gonna do a sauce as well, a green sauce. And this is taking a bit longer because I'm explaining everything, obviously. But I just wanted to show you our new power tool that we got. I'm so excited. So it is a 3-in-1. Actually, let me open the jalapenos first. I'll leave the excitement to the last. So again, left-handed or right-handed, this is our jar opener. So it's got the ridges inside, so it opens pop bottles, water bottles, anything like that, anything that you cannot open on your own. So you just slide it in. Okay, slide your jar into the here. Into the opener, and then you just twist. Oh, no, it actually, I got it the wrong way. I don't know why this jar doesn't want to open. Maybe it's the lid on the jar. I think it's a different kind of lid.
Yeah, I need to pop.
Yeah, it's kind of different.
Being a complicated jar today.
I know.
These jalapenos. Oh my gosh. You don't want to be open, Mr. Jalapeno.
I don't know why.
I want to
Yeah.
Okay,
It's different.
show me. Ready to do
So
this?
you just slide it in. Yeah.
Slide it in and then.
Ah.
There we go. Ah, Lefty did it.
Lefty, yeah. See? Woo. So now what I'm gonna do is I've got some cilantro in here, and I'm going to put in some pickled jalapenos. You like jalapenos?
Pickled jalapenos. Yes. Jalapenos are good.
Don't really need a lot. It's only quarter cup. Shoot. Jalapeno.
Maybe that will stop.
That's okay.
Walking on the counter.
Yeah. Oh my God. Kandice's cat, she is so cute.
She's hiding right now.
Yes.
She's with, no, there's a person in here.
She's with her daddy.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a quarter cup of jalapenos, a quarter cup of ranch dressing, whatever ranch dressing you like. You can even make your own. I know that Epicure has a ranch mix, right?
Ranch.
Yeah.
That we can control what dairy.
Yeah. Okay, and then here's my tool.
Oh, look at that.
This is, it's actually a 3-in-1, and the tool itself is called Flex Plus multi-purpose tool. So pretty easy to put together. I watch it probably won't be. So this is the immersion blender part. This is your power, kind of like a power wand. So it goes on everything. And so you just pop them together like that. And it comes with 2 rechargeable batteries. So you just line up your batteries together. The battery always goes on last, okay? And then this is the immersion cup. So all of this is dishwasher safe, except for obviously the battery and the power cord. You don't want to use those in the dishwasher. Now, the other thing that it comes with is the food processor. So again, your power wand is going to go in here, and then the battery, and then you, it's amazing. I can't say enough about it. And then the third tool is actually, I didn't bring that part with me because I had enough stuff to bring. The third part is the hand mixer. So again, you're using the power wand. It comes with the 4 beaters, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. They all have like a safety button that you have to press, just so that nobody hurts themselves doing the to start. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm just going to push the safety button. I'm going to turn it on. And then with this one, you can actually change the speed. So this is good for like making your own mayonnaise. You can even use this in the in your pots and pans. It won't scratch them because it has silicone on the bottom. It's pretty good. smoothies. You can make your own mayo. Oh, it smells good. And there you have your green sauce for your.
Delicious. Except for the lunch.
I didn't put a lot in because I don't really like cilantro that much myself.
But be awesome for any other herbs and stuff too, right?
Yes.
So that's pretty cool.
Put this in here. And that's it, I think. Also, I just wanted to mention, you can use cheese, okay, but what I would suggest is making your own shredded cheese, okay? This is actually a new product as well, and it's our beautiful plastic mixing bowl. And you should never use a glass bowl when you're using a hand mixer. The reason for that is because over time, it can actually create weakness in the glass, and shards of glass will end up in your food, which you do not want to eat, right? So what I would suggest is buying like big blocks of cheese. If you go to Costco, buy a couple of blocks of cheese, shred it yourself, because with the shredded cheese, you get all of the chemicals, and you get just things that you don't, yeah, like sawdust. Who wants silicone and sawdust in their food? No, thanks. So that is my spiel. We have made the burritos, and again, as I mentioned, you can actually use ground beef, ground chicken, season it how you like, and then you just put it all together for a fast and easy meal, and you can have a salad on the side. Use some of the lettuce that is left over to put in your cups. You make a salad out of it. If you have any questions about any products, if you're interested in hosting a party as well, you can ask me any questions. Just pop into the group, and I'd be happy to answer them for you. I'm gonna probably do like 1 day of posts tomorrow, and I think Kandice is too, or maybe 2 days. We're gonna do 2 days, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I was supposed to do today, and I'm
That's
behind
okay.
on that, so I'll do it on Tuesday.
No, it
You
doesn't.
do it Monday.
Okay, I'll do it tomorrow, and Kandice will post on Tuesday. So we do have 2 party links, one for Kandice and one for myself. So obviously, if you want to order something from Kandice's party, you choose her link. If you want to order something from mine, then you choose mine. What else was I going to mention? Oh, we're going to keep the links open, I think, until the 23rd, did I say?
Yep.
So you have lots of time to go through the interactive catalogs. The websites are on the group, I think in the announcements. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the little demo. I know that Kandice is going to come on and do her demo, and then we're going to chow down. Thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. Have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye. Let me just clean this up first.
All right, I'm taking over.
Okay.
It's my turn. Ugh, we're moving over to the stove, and hopefully no one just got dizzy by me doing that. All right. So, all right. Okay. Okay, so hopefully you can see it all okay, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So we're gonna use the wok because it's a host special, and it's pretty cool because this host special actually comes with green curry. It's a taste test and only available to hosts, so it's pretty awesome. So that's what we're going to do. All right, but before we do that, we are actually, and I should have used Donna's can opener. But I'm actually using Donna's frying pan to make some chocolate sauce. So I am just going to use a can of coconut milk and our chocolate fudge mix. So it's basically, in here is organic cocoa, organic cane sugar. That's it. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. just simple, and you can blend it with whipping cream or any kind of milk dairy you want. I'm, as I said, using just a can of coconut milk because I do try to be dairy free as much as possible. And I like using a frying pan because it's bigger the surface, the faster it will thicken up, and it'll also thicken up a bit more. So if you do use something like oat milk, for example, if you're doing the caramel sauce that we have, which is pretty much similar to this, I'll use the frying pan. I will use a little bit of butter, and then I will use oat milk, and I will be able to make delicious caramel sauce. So that's just going to go on there. I'm just going to watch it and blend. Now we're going to go ahead and make, oh my God, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I totally forgot to pull out the hamburger. I'm like, hey, how am I doing this if I don't have hamburger? Will be helpful. Okay, so just grab some hamburger or ground protein of any form. So it can be vegan as well. This particular item, you just don't use meat. And we're good to go. All right. Okay, so then you grab your honey garlic meatball seasoning. They're actually going to divide it into two different parts. So some of it's going to go actually into the hamburger, and then some of it's going to actually go into making the sauce. So grab your nice 4-in-1 spoon that we have here, and you need 2 tablespoons of the seasoning. And then the rest is actually going to go in the wok with some honey. You're going to cook all that up and then throw your meatballs in. And that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and squish this together. You could use the spatula, or you could just use your hands. Hands is easier. This is actually where you could use either mine or Donna's meat separator. We both have one, and do it as well. But again, if you watch me at all, the easier something is, the more likely I will do it. So easier for me means I don't have to wash too many dishes, which is the other reason why I love our wok. Okay, so now I'm going to grab our new 2 tablespoon scoop and go ahead and make meatballs. And so this particular setup should make about 16 of 2 tablespoon meatballs. Then you're just going to layer them out in your steamer. It could be the round steamer. It can be the square. I'm using the square here. And make sure it's a single layer, just because you want them to actually cook and evenly.
Love my steamers.
Yeah.
I have them all, except for the round one.
That's our nice new one. I really love the new one. It is solid.
Yeah.
Well, where a lot of people have issues, for example, like me, where you have your microwave is above your head.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put this one up and it's a hot soup or something, it does
Yeah.
this. So this one is great for doing things that aren't like that. So for me, just if that's a concern, if it's not a concern, then you're good to go. But this round one is very solid and comes out exactly the same shape. So I'll pull mine. I'll pull it out. It's just a minute. Yep. And then that's it. So they're going to go in the microwave here for 4 minutes. And while that's doing it, I will be making up the sauce. And that's this. So, okay. All right. So there we go. Some funky looking meatballs. Put a single layer, put on your lid, toss it in the microwave for 4 minutes.
That was fast.
Yep. Super simple. All right, so there we go. It goes in the microwave. The lid's on. 4 minutes. I'm gonna wash my hands. Hey, well, that's all done. Yes, after. It's always after. All right. So I'm just gonna give the chocolate sauce a stir here. But I'm just making sure there's no lumps. Moving the chocolate around. And this is going to go on the cupcakes once we get to the cupcake part. All right, so let's go ahead with the wok. So you dump in this rest of the seasoning. You need a tablespoon of honey. Turn on your stove. And then you cook that up. And then throw in your meatballs once they're all done. And then you mix it all up, and then that's your glaze for your meatballs. And it'd be great for lunches or dinner. You make up some rice right now, and you'll be good to go. So I feel like I forgot something. Yeah, 3/4 cup of water. I did do that. And as we already talked about, our pickles are awesome. I can grab 3/4 cup and not have to worry. All right, so the chocolate sauce is almost all mixed up together. I'm just going to turn it to low and let it do its thing. And then all you do is mix this up. It'll just literally be ready pretty much when the meatballs are. Throw it in there for another minute or two, and then that's it. Super simple to making your meatballs. All right, so let me. All right, get rid of stuff that are meat related. Let's get on to the next part, which is also very simple to do. It is our cupcakes. So this will make 12 cupcakes, or it'll do an 8-inch round cake pan, which we also have that as well. All of it will go in the microwave. That's the awesome thing about Epicure stuff. It's all the silicone stuff, which means it's all made from sand, and goes nicely in the microwave and steams everything, which is great. So you just put this in a large bowl with 1 cup of some form of milk that you like, and it can be water. It doesn't have to be milk. I will use oat milk, and then 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar and 1/4 cup of oil. Mix that all up. Pour it into your cupcake pan or your cake pan or your perfect petite pan. If you're not a microwave person, not a problem. You don't have to be. You can go ahead and put all this into the oven as well. So I'm going to put a little bit of oil into the cupcake pan. And those are ready to go. And I said 1/4 cup. So this is the other thing. I can use the same cup. Put my oil in there. Grab my teaspoon of vinegar. Okay, I'm winging it. All right. For some reason I don't know where my form was. But you're good. Didn't I? Yeah. All right, and then the cup of milk. Okay, so if you can see, it's already bubbling. My meatballs are done, and I can go ahead and transfer the meatballs into here and let it finish glazing up, and we're good to go. Give me hot. Okay, meatballs. So there they are. They're done. And at this point in time, because I've done it this way, I can transfer them slowly, so I don't get all the fat either. If you wanted to not have the fat, not touch it, put the tray down and then put the meatballs on top of the tray, and all the fat would just go to the bottom and you wouldn't have to deal with it. Now my other half doesn't want all the meatballs. He wants some plain ones. So I will leave him a few. All right, there, I'll leave him with that. Okay, literally a couple more minutes of the meatballs into that, and that's done. Okay, so you can see already that the honey garlic, that's it, with the honey is thickening up and turning into a delicious glaze, which means it's perfect to go on rice or quinoa or anything like that. So there we go. So I'm just gonna turn the heat off because it's pretty much got lots of heat in there. Let the residual heat do its thing. caramel sauce, or sorry, caramel sauce. The chocolate sauce is coming along. As you can see, I'm gonna be honest, the chocolate sauce is probably the longest thing that will take for everything. Okay, so there we go. Pour that in. And we need the cup of milk or whatever particular water or something you'd like to use. And if you're short, top it up with water. I have made it with water.
Only water?
Yeah, just water and some oil, and that's all I made it with. You don't even really need the vinegar. I mean, you do, but you don't. It just means it'll be a little denser. That's it. Mix it all up. That's where you get it's a wacky cake or depression cake. If any of you grew up with this, like I did, it's one of my favorites. So I'm actually super happy that they made this, because then it's gluten-free and very much sugar conscious, which is also something. But I can also make it with no milk whatsoever and just go ahead. So, okay, so then you just grab a bit of it. Don't overfill the cupcakes. It will pour over top of the pan, which is not a problem, but if you want a nice cupcake, it just won't be as pretty anymore. And that's it. This is our silicone spreader knife. If you're trying to cut cake or something in your steamer, this will take care of that. All right, so that's it. Put it in there, 2.5 minutes in the microwave. Let it sit for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then you have cupcakes. And then you just go ahead and let them sit on a cooling rack, and we're good to go. All right. Just a second on the chocolate sauce. The longer you let this sit, the thicker it will get. And then you can use it for making a cake or icing or ice cream. It's a nice chocolate fudge sauce. Basically, that's what it is, chocolate fudge sauce. But literally, I love these cupcakes because I can make it, at a lunchtime or something, and I've got cupcakes. Not that that's maybe a good thing, but there's days where you just want a cupcake. But what it actually is good for is if you're someone who's got kids, which is not me, and you got bake sales, and you didn't realize until the morning of or something, you can have this baked and ready for your kids if they're off to a bake sale. Obviously, we're COVID, so maybe you're not doing that right now, but it's still an option. Even if you were going over to a friend's house and needed a quick dessert. Yep, pretty much. So, because I'm making it with coconut milk, we'll just dip it into here. But if you did whipping cream, it would be nice and thicker. So obviously, if thicker you want it, you can use whipping cream. But if you don't do dairy like me, I just use the coconut milk and let this sit longer, and it'll thicken up nicely. But for the moment, we can go ahead with that. Okay, so the meatballs are done with some delicious sauce, perfect to go on some rice or on a salad or something like that. And then the cupcakes will be done in 22 seconds. And that's it. Super simple. So same thing. Actually, I've also been an Epicure consultant like Donna for 5 years here. So both of us 5 years, which is pretty cool. And what was I going to say? I don't know. Anyway, and if you don't know why I do this, it's because of my health. I have migraines, and the way to control migraines from happening is actually controlling my food and controlling what I eat. So like low sodium, no MSG, no artificial flavors or colors or anything like that. So the cleaner I eat, the healthier I am. And part of that is the whole meal prepping thing. So I meal prep a lot, which is in essence why I love all the gadgets that we have with Epicure and with Pampered Chef because it means I can meal prep quickly and easily. Because again, I'm not someone who likes long-term stuff. So I don't want to be in the kitchen for hours. I want to be in and out. So if you watch my meal prepping, they're like 20 minutes because I want in and out and get going. So I really love for that. So then you can see that they'll just pop right out. No, some of them don't want to. There we go. All right. All right, there we go. And they'll pop right out. Actually, that was my bad. I should let them cool first and then you pop them out. Let these guys cool in this thing first for about 2 minutes, then turn them over and pop them right out. Otherwise, then you'll get cute little cupcakes like that. Did I turn this on? No. There you go. All right. So cupcakes, which I will just literally dip into the chocolate. And we got cupcakes with chocolate sauce. And we got meatballs, and away we go. So yeah, so if you want to go ahead and try any Epicure, maybe you haven't tried it yet or something new, feel free to reach out and ask me any questions. I'll post on Tuesday. We have a new gifting catalog coming on Tuesday, so you can see the cool stuff coming for our season. This is a host special, same idea. So if you want to have your own class like this, like Donna's having, you can go ahead and do the same thing. And if you do book off of Donna's class, Donna will get a half off and you'll get $20 extra onto your cooking class. So yeah, so it's a give or win-win situation all the way through, right? So Donna gets a little extra, you get a bit of extra, and then everybody who you've invited also gets some pretty cool, awesome things, which is meal prepping and cleaning and quick clean food, things like that, or, you know, awesome Pampered chef stuff. So, you know, do it both ways. And there was something else I wanted to say, but I don't remember. Because I'm hungry and I want to eat the food that's sitting in front of me right now. So that's just what's going to happen right now. So again, the group has the links. You can reach out to either one of us if you have any questions about either or both. I'm sure either one of us can start the questions and pass them on. Feel free to post and ask questions in the group at any point in time that you would like. We'll go in and answer, but we'll start posting a bit more about what's coming and what's available in the group starting tomorrow. And yeah. Enjoy and thank you all for watching and take care. All right.